Hello and welcome to Kresge Gymnasium today for some men's varsity basketball action. Today we have our very own Albion College Brits going up against the Alma Scots, and it should be a close one here today. Based off of their last meeting on January 9th, Albion barely escaped, coming away with a 75-73 victory against Alma. And this is a big game for our Albion College Brits, as they're second place to only Trine with a 13-6 overall record, going 6-2 in conference. Trine is 14-5, going 7-1 in conference. We're going to try to figure it out on the court here. But Albion needs to win every game before they face Trine again here on February 9th, as Albion wins the tip. James L. Davis, the primary ball handler here for the Brits. So let's see if they can get their offense going early, as Caden Ebling goes to work down low and hits the left-handed hook shot over his right shoulder to give the Brits a quick start. We have Alma on the offensive end to start with a quick alley-oop score from Cole Cliver. Albion getting the ball back down to Ebling. Ebling goes to work down there on the right block. Another left-hand hook shot. Can't get it to fall this time. Excellent defense from Alma. Here's Cliver with the ball. Cliver driving in, decides to pass it back out, and Alma's going to run some offense. Scots having to work for their offense here as Cliver pulls up and hits the jumper there over on the right elbow. Good shot there. James L. Davis brings the ball up court, and Coach Jody May calls in a play here. Ebling hands it off to Davis. Davis going to work. Drives in, finding. Excellent pass there to give Ebling the easy score. It's Jalen Fordham. It's Cliver guarded by Arshawn Parker. Brandon Rake with the free throw line jump shot. Here's James L. Davis with the ball. We have some quick scoring offense here early in this first half here. Let's see if either team will settle down. Caden Ebling's posting up on the left elbow. Decides to put the ball on the ground, goes to work. Gets met with a double team. Keeps the ball though. Back out and back into Ebling. Ebling decides to go back to work. Trying to find something. A lot of contact with no whistle. Here's Alma on the break. Kyle Woodruff getting it into number 12, Ryan Stevens. Excellent defense there from Fordham. Over to Cliver. He pump fakes, can't find anything. Gets a pick from Rake. And an excellent steal there from James L. Davis. He'll walk it up court. MJ Barnes for three. Off back rim. Can't get it to fall after the fantastic look there. Here's Alma in transition. And Woodruff with the quick score and quick timeout from Jody May. And we're back after the quick timeout from Jody May. He didn't like whatever the Brits were doing on defense there, as Alma was able to score 8 quick points to start this first half. Let's see what defensive adjustments they have made. As for now, we have Davis bringing up the ball for Albion. Getting a ball up to Ebling. Fordham going to work, looking to drive in. Can't find anything. Finding Barnes after he kicks it back out. Too strong from Barnes. And Alma with the rebound, and they're running. Alma losing the ball. Turnover from Stephen Harvey. Here's Davis in transition. Can't get the floater to go. Alma looking to respond, and they do. As number 11, Stephen Harvey, knocks down the transition three-point shot to give Alma a 11-4 lead with just under 16 minutes to go left here in this first half. Fordham driving in, looking for some contact. Doesn't get the whistle, but he gets the basket to go. Jalen Fordham scoring his first points of the game. We're going to get an offensive foul call over on number 40, Brandon Rake. He didn't like the foul call there. Get a pushing foul call down there. Down there on the block, he was fighting with Caden Ebling. Ball's now going the other way. And here the Brits run their offense. Parker getting a pick from Fordham. Swings it over to Fordham. Fordham hesitates. Looking to go to work. Almost turns the ball over to Darshawn Parker as he drives in. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Alma. Ball's in by Davis. He gets it into Ebling. Ebling with a few pass fakes, decides to go to work and hits the right-handed hook shot. Fordham with the excellent defense over on the half court on Ryan Stevens. But Alma finds an open jump shot. Just can't get it to fall. Ryan Stevens. Fordham getting it into Parker. Parker turns the ball over. It's a steal by Ryan Stevens, and he gets an easy lay-in. Alma extends their lead. 13, Albion, 8. Ball gets into Ebling. Over on the left block, he passes back out to Barnes. Back into Ebling. He goes for another right-handed hook shot, and he gets it to fall. Ebling's off to a quick start with 8 points for the Brits. Here's Alma. Cliver opting for a quick three-point shot. Doesn't get it to fall off far iron. Rebounded by Albion. Here's Davis in transition. Gets it out to Parker. Parker hesitates. Barnes opting for a quick three and hits it. Score is now tied 13-13 with MJ Barnes' three-point shot. Alma looking to respond with a three-point shot of her own. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Fordham. And he's pushing the ball up court. Give it over to Parker and he'll slow it down. Parker drives in, can't find anything. Swings it over to Fordham. He opts for a deep three. Can't get it to fall though. And it'll be Britt's ball as Brendan Rake tried to save the ball that was going out of bounds. I guess his foot might have touched out of bounds, and it's Britt's possession. Ball's being inbounded by Davis. Here's Zach Winston here for the Brits. Can't find anything. Finding Davis over for the right corner three. He knocks it down. James L. Davis knocking down a three-point shot to give the Brits a lead, a 16-13 lead over Alma. Just under 13 minutes to go in this first half. Fordham guarding Stevens. Stevens kicking it out to Amari Hudson. Back to Stevens. Over to Cliver. Cliver for a deep three. Cliver for Alma tying it back up. 16-16. Here's Armstrong going in strong, backing down Amari Hudson to score easily. Alma with another three-point shot, way too strong. Off far iron. Davis with the rebound. He opts for a quick transition three, and he hits it. Alma tried to look for a quick score there to respond, but can't find anything. Here's Davis with the rebound, and he's pushing it. Davis with another three. Rattles around the rim, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Armstrong. Fouls on the floor. Albion with some big shots to take the lead again after a slow start on offense. And Albion have a few substitutions. There comes Arshawn Parker and number 24, Nathaniel Collins, for Jalen Fordham. For the inbound for the Brits is Arshawn Parker. Gets it into Bennett, who gets it into Armstrong. Tried to go up quickly, but the ball was deflected. Ball's back out. He finds an open Parker, and he hits the three. Excellent pass there from Armstrong. Setting up Arshawn Parker for the open three-point shot. See how the Scots respond. Here's Cliver. Off for an iron, too soft. Rebounded by Bennett. He hands it off to Parker. Parker pulls it up, finding Armstrong. Armstrong quickly goes to work, off the glass and in. The Brits now hold a 10-point lead over the Alma Scots. Brits 26, Alma 16. Alma hasn't scored in a little while here. Here's Cliver, guarded by Bennett. Swings it over to Mackey, excuse me. Rebounded by Hudson. And I'm going to bring it back out. They'll set up some more offense. Here's Cliver over on the right elbow. Guarded by Bennett. He swings it out. And Scott Mackey knocking down the left corner three-point shot. Collins gets it in to Armstrong. He's been warming up. Swings it over to Parker, who quickly gets it over. Some nice passing from the Brits, but the ball goes out of bounds. Nice quick passing there before the ball went out of bounds there for the Brits. Winston tried to get it in there while the defense was still transitioning. Ball ended up going out of bounds. Ball inbounded to Bennett, who gets over to Armstrong, and he scores another. Armstrong with a quick start off the bench for the Brits. Now has 6 points. Alma looking for something. They found it in the open right corner three-point shot, and he gets it to fall. Amari Hudson for Alma. Here's Hudson. He gets, Winston. He gets a pick from Bennett. Doesn't do anything with it. Ball gets into Armstrong. He's been scoring all day on Armstrong. Finally misses one. And here's Alma in transition. Here's Mackey. Over to Harvey. Alma with some nice passing, driving in. Excellent defense there from Bennett, and he'll be fouled. Matt Lark going to the line. It's fouled by Dylan Bennett. Matt Lark makes his first free throw attempt. And the Albion makes a few substitutions. In comes James L. Davis, Jalen Fordham, and Caden Ebling. Out of the game goes Bennett, Winston, and Armstrong. Armstrong provided some very important points off the bench with a quick 6 points, going 3 of 4 from the field. Here's Davis with the ball, getting over to Fordham. Fordham hands it off. And Nathaniel Collins with the 3-point shot for the Brits. Scots looking to respond quickly with a 3-point shot of their own. A bad air ball, but they get the rebound. Drives back in, and Matt Lark hits the floater. There's Ebling over on the left block. Backs him down. Off the glass and in. Ebling with now 10 points for the Brits. From 5 of 7 from the field. Alma looking to score quickly. Brandon Rake can't get it to fall for Alma. Here's Parker, looking for something. Ball gets into Ebling, over on the left block. Surveys the floor, puts on the floor, goes to work. Drop steps. Can't get the left-handed hook shot to go. Here's Alma in transition. Stevens trying to drive in. Can't get anything. It's rebounded by Davis, and they're running. Parker trying to go up strong, and he gets fouled. Parker will go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Parker's free throw attempt is up, off front iron. Coming out of the game, Nathaniel Collins, and then for Collins comes MJ Barnes. Parker's second free throw attempt is up and in, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Did the senior Arshawn Parker. Now holds a total of 4 points for the Brits. There's Alma opting for the left corner 3. Mackey can't get it to fall. It'll be a Scott's possession as there was a foul on Albion. I believe they're trying to get the rebound there. Maybe got a over the back. Here's Scott on offense. Cliver directing traffic here. Called for a pick. Kyle Woodruff will be going to the line. Excuse me, not going to the line. Fordham got called on the reach-in foul call there. Ball gets into Cliver. Cliver will get a pick from Rake. And the Brits come away with a steal there. Fordham running with the ball in transition, gets it over to Barnes, and he's fouled on the layup. We get a substitution for the Brits. Out of the game comes Caden Ebling. Into the game comes Quentin Armstrong. Armstrong provided some valuable points off the bench earlier in this half, scoring a quick 6 points. Let's see if he can keep contributing to the Brits' scoring efforts. Rebounded by Alma. There's Alma. Woodruff guarded by Barnes. Ball gets. And Harvey hitting the three-point shot and fouled. He'll be going to the line to try to complete the 4-point play. Harvey completes it. Timeout, Alma. We'll be back. And we're back after the Alma timeout. As Harvey completed that 4-point play. Oh no, excuse me, it was Cliver. Cole Cliver for Alma completing that 4-point play. Our Brits hold a 6-point lead over the Alma Scots, 35-29. Armstrong couldn't get the right-handed hook shot to fall. It's Alma in transition. Cliver getting it over to Harvey. Over to Hudson. Hudson driving in. And he's fouled as he drove baseline. As Hudson knocks down the first free throw. Caden Ebling comes into the game, taking out Quentin Armstrong. Hudson hits the second free throw attempt, going 2 for 2 to decrease the Albion lead down to 4. Albion 35. Alma 31. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in this first half. Ball gets into Ebling, over on the right block, directs some traffic, puts the ball on the floor. Left-handed hook shot, he gets it to fall. Ebling with 12 points for the Brits. How will the Scots respond? Ball gets into Harvey. Over to Rake, back to Rake. Rebounded by Alma. And Stevens puts it back in after his rebound. Stevens with 4 points for Alma. Here's Ebling. Ball on the left block. Gets it back out to Parker. Parker opts for three. Knocks it down. Parker with 7 points for the Brits. There's Alma. Brits with some intense defense. Drives in, met with some excellent defense there, interior defense there from the Brits. Here's Stevens. Swings it over to Woodruff. He opts for the deep three. Can't get it to fall. Tipped out and rebounded by Alma. They get another shot clock. Alma finding Harvey open for the right corner three, but can't get it to fall. Albion gets the rebound. Finding Parker. Parker driving in and gets fouled on his drive. Parker hits his first free throw attempt. Parker hits his second free throw attempt, going 2 for 2. Into the game for Albion is Dylan Bennett. Here's the Scots looking to put some points on the board. It's Woodruff back over to Cliver. Cliver opts for the deep three. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Ebling. Here's Parker. After the quick move, gets it out to Barnes, and he knocks down the three. MJ Barnes going 2 of 4 from three. Now has 7 points for the Brits. Alma gets it in the rake, guarded by Ebling. He tries to go for the right-handed hook shot, can't get it to fall. Big rebound there from Arshawn Parker. And the Brits will set up their offense. Davis surveying the floor, gets it into Ebling over on the left block. Ebling puts it on the floor. Gets a lot of contact, and he's called for the offensive foul call. Referee calls him for the wraparound there. I think he might have got his arm around Brandon Rake down there. And into the game for Caden Ebling, it's number 54, the senior, Ryan Lowe. Ryan Stevens with the ball for Alma. Gets it over to Hudson. Over to Woodruff. Woodruff drives in and finishes despite the excellent defense there from the Brits. MJ Barnes can't knock down the open three-point shot there set up by Arshawn Parker. There's Ryan Stevens. Gets it over to Cliver. Cliver jabs, gets it back out to Stevens, and he knocks down this open three-point shot. Barnes gets it over to Bennett. Bennett over to Parker. Parker tried to get it in the low, but there was Ryan Stevens with the quick hands to steal the ball from Lowe. And Harvey with the quick score in transition for the Brits. And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Jody May. And we're back after the Albion Brits timeout. Albion holds a 45-40 lead over Alma with 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go here late in this first half. James L. Davis let the ball roll as he crosses half court. Davis can't get the open three-point shot to fall. Here's Cliver finding Hudson in transition. Hudson driving in, can't get anything, and it'll be a foul on the floor on MJ Barnes. Out of the game for Albion goes MJ Barnes, in is Jalen Fordham. I think we have some confusion here from the referees, maybe a substitution. Brandon Rick comes back out of the game. Here comes Amari Hudson. Oh, Hudson's going to the line. Hudson can't get the first of the 1-and-1. Brits maintaining their 5-point lead with 50 seconds left to go in this first half. Here's Fordham. Pulls up from three. Too strong off back iron. Rebounded by Woodruff from Alma. Hands it off to Stevens. Finding a Harvey. Over to Cliver on the left wing. Guarded by Fordham. Cliver will bring it back out. Alma looking for something on offense. They've got 10 seconds left on the shot clock here. Gets a pick from Hudson. He opts for a deep three. Excellent defense there from Fordham. Rebounded by Bennett. And Davis has the ball. This might be the final possession here. 10 seconds left on the game clock. Davis hits the turnaround jump shot. Alma have to score quickly. 2 seconds left. Here's Stevens. Pulls up from three. Can't get it to fall. As the Brits go into halftime with a 47-40 lead over Alma. And we're back for the second half as Alma starts with the ball. Caden Ebling leading Albion in scoring, going 6 of 9 from the floor, 12 points total. Followed by the senior Arshawn Parker with 9 points, 2 of 2 from the field, but going 3 of 4 from the free throw line. As number 11, Stephen Harvey, will go to the line. And for Alma, their leading scorer is Stephen Harvey with now potentially 12 points, and now is 12 points for Alma, followed by Ryan Stevens going 3 of 6 from the floor, 7 points total. James L. Davis getting the ball over to Fordham. Back to Davis. Gives it over to Parker, and Parker drives in looking for something. Can't find anything, gets out to Fordham. Fordham drives in with the right hand. Tries to get the runner to go. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Scots. Woodruff gets a pick from Rake. Finds Harvey open for the left corner three, and he knocks it down. Harvey's three decreases the Albion lead down to 1. Albion 47. Scots 46. Ball gets into Ebling over on the right block. Backs him down, tries to go for the left hand hook shot, can't get it to fall. Here's Cliver in transition. Back out to Harvey. Harvey for a deep three. Bad air ball. But saved by Scots. Almost. And Parker tries to go coast to coast. Can't get the shot to fall. It'll be Scott's possession. There's a foul in transition on Caden Ebling. That'll be his third foul of the game. Scots with the ball, down 1. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the second half. Woodruff gets it over to Cliver, guarded by Parker. Gets a pick from Rake. Drives in, pulls up for the jumper, knocks it down. Giving Alma a 1-point lead over Albion. Gets it into Ebling. Ebling does a ball fake, puts it on the floor. Gets it out to Davis. Davis can't get the three-point shot to fall. Rebounded by Stevens. Here's Cliver in transition, driving in. And they'll pull it out. Woodruff driving in, does a nice spin move. Finds the basket, but can't get the shot to fall. It's a scramble for the ball, but gathered by the Brits. Here's Parker. Pulls up from 3, off back iron. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Cliver from the Scots. And we're going to get an offensive foul call on Ryan Stevens. He pushed down Jalen Fordham there. Try to clear him some room so he can put the ball up. Get some quick, easy points in transition. Out of the game for the Brits is Caden Ebling and Arshawn Parker. Into the game comes Quentin Armstrong and Dylan Bennett. Davis with the ball. Let's see if the Brits can corral this lead. Ball gets into Armstrong. Over on the left block, he goes to work. Gets the right-hand hook shot to fall. There's Stevens with the ball for Alma. Finding Harvey. Harvey driving in baseline. Lots of contact on the lay-in. No whistle, though. Rebounded by Bennett. He hands it off to Davis. Davis fakes a quick three-point shot. Gets it into Armstrong. Armstrong. It's fouled on the right-handed hook shot. He'll be going to the line. Armstrong can't get the first free throw to fall. Dunks it off the back iron. Armstrong had a great first half off the bench for the Brits. Went 3 of 4 from the field as he knocks down his second free throw. Went 3 of 4 from the field. Scored 6 points. This Cliver guarded by Davis over on the other end. Hands it off to Woodruff. And it'll be a turnover on Ryan Stevens. Tried to swing it over, but the ball whizzed out of bounds. Brits possession. Here's Davis. He'll walk it over to the left side against some action here from Armstrong. Over on the left block, he backs him down. Shoots a left-handed hook shot, and it's blocked by Rake. Alma in transition. Finding Cliver. Over to Harvey, back to Stevens. Back to Cliver for the three-point shot, and he hits it. Cliver's three-point shot gives Alma a 1-point lead over Albion. 51-50 with 50 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Davis corrals his own shot, gets it out to Barnes, and he knocks down the three. Barnes is now 10 points for Albion. That shot gave Albion the lead again. It's a 2-point lead, 53-51. Cliver, jab steps on Davis. Behind the back, hands it off to Woodruff for a deep three. He had to shoot it, only had 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Brits. Here's Davis in transition. He'll drive in and then pull it back out. Ball gets into Armstrong. Armstrong surveys the floor. Decides to back down Rake. He gets fouled by Rake. Foul is on the floor. We're going to get a boatload of substitutions here for the Brits. In comes Nathaniel Collins, Arshawn Parker, and Zachary Winston. Ball gets into Collins. Bennett pump fakes, swings it back to Collins, and hits the pull-up jumper. Like that, 5 points for Collins. There's Woodruff for the Scots. He'll walk it over, swings it over to Cliver. Here's Hudson. Scott's looking for something. Cliver pulls for deep three. And we'll see if the shot counts here. I believe the whistle came before the shot. Referees will talk it out. Basket counts. Out of the game comes Arshawn Parker. Into the game for Parker comes Jalen Fordham. Cliver with some intense defense there from Fordham. Swings over to Woodruff. Woodruff jabs, pulls for three. Off back iron, can't get it to fall. And a high rebound from Quentin Armstrong there. He hands it off to Winston. And Winston to bring it up court for the Brits. He'll direct traffic. Swings it over to Collins. Collins gets a pick from Fordham, pulls from deep and hits it. Collins with now 8 points for the Brits, going 2 for 2 from three-point line. Hudson. Back to Hudson under the rim, swings it out to Cliver. Cliver tries to hit a three-point shot of his own. And it'll be a over the back foul call on Dylan Bennett. Woodruff driving in on Bennett. Swings out to Cliver. Cliver jabs, brings it back in. Back to Woodruff for an open three-point shot. Off back iron. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Bennett. And Winston will direct traffic here for the Brits on offense. Collins gets it into Armstrong. Armstrong goes up quickly with the right hand. Can't get it to fall. Here's Woodruff in transition for Alma. He'll go in strong, coast to coast, takes it and gets it to fall. Woodruff with the coast to coast drive to decrease the Albion lead down to 2. Albion leading 58. Scots 56. Here's Armstrong backing down Hudson. Gets it to fall. Armstrong with 11 points for the Brits. Hudson hands it off to Harvey. Back to Hudson. Hudson drives baseline. Swings it out to Woodruff for an open three. Off back iron again. Can't get one to fall. It's Woodruff. We're going to have a foul call on Armstrong. And Armstrong will come out of the game. In for Armstrong comes Caden Ebling. It's Cliver. Works the pick and roll with Rake. Hands it off to Stevens. Back to Cliver for a deep three. Off front iron. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Fordham. Gets it over to Winston. Winston will slow it up. Brits get the ball into Ebling. Ebling will back down. Gets double team from Hudson. Back out to Winston. Can't get the open three-point shot to fall. The ball tried to be saved by Ebling, and there's a scramble. Scott's possession is Fordham. Tried to dive on the ground there for the ball. Couldn't keep a good grip on it. The ball went out of bounds. Nice hustle there, though, from Fordham. Stevens with the ball. Swing it over to Rake. Rake looking to pass. Finding Stevens. Stevens works the pick and roll with Rake. We're going to get a moving foul call on Rake. Moving screen call on Rake, excuse me. Into the game for the Scots. Out comes Rake. In comes number 11, Stephen Harvey. The Brits on offense, finding Ebling over on the left elbow. Ebling swings it out to Winston. Over to Davis. Davis can't get the open three-point shot to fall. Bringing the ball up court for Alma. Stevens guarded tightly by Fordham. Back to Stevens, still guarded by Fordham. Swung over. Back out to Stevens. Stevens jabs, drives in. We're going to get a foul on the floor. We're going to get a reach-in foul call on Fordham as Stevens tried to drive in. Into the game comes Bennett. Out of the game is Winston. Scott's with the ball. Cliver on the left, on the right wing, excuse me. Back to Stevens. Stevens driving in on Bennett. Spins. Hits the jump shot. It'll be a timeout, Alma. And we're back after the Alma timeout. It'll be Britt's possession. It's a close game here. With just over 10 minutes left to go in the second half. Albion leading over the Alma Scots 60. Alma 58. Caden Ebling backing down to Mari Hudson. He goes for the left-handed hook shot. Right-handed hook shot. He gets it to fall. Make that 14 points for Caden Ebling. Harvey swinging over to Woodruff, who's guarded by Fordham. Back to Harvey, swings it over to Mackey. And that'll be Britt's possession. As he tried to make the tough pass there as he was leaning out of bounds. It was last touch by Alma. James L. Davis bringing the ball up court over to the left side. Ebling. Ebling came screaming off of that screen there. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Alma. Inbounded to Fordham. Ebling trying to go up quickly and gets fouled. Ebling hits his first free throw attempt. Ebling's second free throw attempt is up. Off back iron. But rebounded by Jalen Fordham. Back into Ebling quickly. And he scores! Make that 17 points for Ebling. Just under 9 minutes left to go. Brits now hold a 7-point lead over the Scots. Albion 65, Scots 58. Here's Stevens with the nice moves, driving in. Can't get the fadeaway jump shot to go after some excellent defense there, even though Stevens threw a whole boatload of moves at him. Here's Collins with the open three. Knocks it down. Collins is now 11 points for the Brits, going 3 for 3 from 3. We're going to foul on the other end on Collins. And Woodruff will go to the line. Get a couple substitutions for the Scots. Into the game for the Scots comes Brandon Rake. And number 23, Cole Cliver. As Woodruff hits both of his free throws, Albion holds an 8-point lead over the Scots. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the second half. Ball gets into Ebling. Ebling goes for the right-handed hook shot. Can't get it to fall. Excellent defense there from Rake. Here's Cliver in transition. Slides it into Harvey. Harvey tries to hit the right corner three-point shot. And Rake was fouled on his rebound attempt. Gonna get a foul on Jalen Fordham. Fordham just kind of undercut him there. Rake can't get the free throw to fall. Rebounded by the Brits. We have James L. Davis bring the ball up court. He'll be directing traffic. Collins coming off of the screen. Opting for the left corner three and hits it. Collins now 4 for 4 from 3, giving him 14 points on the game. Harvey getting the screen from Rake, driving all the way in, and he'll be fouled on the drive by MJ Barnes. As he tried to pass the ball back out to an open Cliver. I believe Barnes had an arm in there. Referee called him for the whistle. He'll send Harvey to the line. Harvey tied for the leading scorer role with Cole Cliver. Now takes the lead with now 16 points, knocking down that free throw. Harvey going 5 of 9 from the floor. Harvey going 2 for 2, giving him now 17 points, leading Alma Scots. 5 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 6 from 3. Next is Cole Cliver going 6 of 12 from the floor, 3 of 8 from 3, with 15 points total. Ebling with the ball, trying to go up quickly again with the right hand hook shot. Can't get it to fall. That's been his shot in the whole game though. Alma in transition. Here's Harvey working the pick and roll with Rake. Gets it back out to Woodruff. Harvey spinning. Can't get the layup to fall after the nice spin move. Davis in transition. Pulls it back up. Gets it over to Bennett. Collins driving in. Fouled on the lay-in drive. He'll be going to the line. Collins knocks down his first free throw attempt. Collins has had a great game for the Brits so far. He hasn't missed a single shot. Going 5 for 5 from the field. 4 of 4 from 3-point. He can't get it to fall. That technically counts as his first missed shot of the game. But that'll now give him 15 points total. As Collins saves the ball, gives the Brits another possession. Here's Barnes, fighting Collins off the screen. And Collins will pull up and knock down the pull-up jump shot after the screen from Bennett. Set him free. Make that now 17 points to time for the team lead in scoring with Caden Ebling. Harvey getting harassed by Davis. He's able to get the ball off to Cliver. 5 seconds left on the... And we're going to steal from Quentin Armstrong, and Collins to pull up from 3. Knocks it down! Nathaniel Collins going 5 from 3 with now 20 points. And Alma knocking down a 3-point shot of their own. Stephen Harvey. Stephen Harvey now has 18 points for the Scots. Brits lead with just under 5 minutes left to go in the second half. 77-65. But the Brits can't get the 3-point shot to fall. Stephen Harvey trying to answer with a 3-point shot of his own. Can't get it to fall. And James L. Davis will walk it up and call timeout. And we're back after the Albion Brits timeout. Our Brits leading the Alma Scots 77-65 with 4 minutes 42 seconds left to go in the second half. Nathaniel Collins has been putting on a show, going 7 of 8 from the field, 5 of 6 from the 3-point line, giving him a total of 20 points for the Brits. Quentin Armstrong with a quick score. Armstrong has a total of 13 points for the Brits on the day. Alma looking to decrease this lead for the Brits. And it'll be a jump ball. Brits possession, I believe, on the jump ball. Excellent defense there from the Brits. Forced turnover. And the Scots transitioning to a full-court defense here. Ball gets swung over to Bennett. Bennett can't get the open 3-point shot to fall. Rebounded by Hudson for the Scots. Scots looking for something offensively. Here's Harvey. Stevens knocking down the 3-point shot. Brits now hold an 11-point lead over Alma. Albion being careful not to turn over the ball here. And they're able to get the ball past half court safely. Winston with the ball. Gets a pick from Armstrong, drives all the way in. Can't get the left-handed runner to go, but the ball gets out to MJ Barnes for an open 3. Can't get it to fall. Ball again rebounded by Armstrong. Back out to Davis. And the Brits have a whole new shot clock. Ball gets in to Armstrong. He'll back him down, and he'll be fouled. Armstrong hits his first free throw. Armstrong can't get the second free throw attempt to fall. Alma needs something quick out, and Cliver knocking down the three-point shot to decrease the Albion lead down to 9 with 2 minutes 39 seconds left to go. And we're back after the timeout. Brits holding a 9-point lead over the Alma Scots. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left to go. Davis on the inbound for the Brits. Alma running a full court defense here. Albion being careful not to turn over the ball here. Ball gets up to Bennett. Back to Fordham. And here's Davis guarded by Cliver from Alma. Ball gets over to back to Davis. Excuse me. We're going to run a pick and roll here from Ebling. Davis driving in, finding an open Fordham. Fordham pump fakes, opts for the deep three, and hits it. It's Hudson. Can't get the shot to fall. And the Brits now hold a 12-point lead as Davis gets harassed in the backcourt. Gets up to Bennett. Bennett threatens the three-point shot, but decides to pass it back out. And the Brits are going to run some clock off. Davis guarded by Cliver. Almost gets trapped there, but he gets it out. Ball gets into to Ebling. Ebling had to get the ball off. There's no time left on the shot clock. And the Brits retain possession. Davis on the inbound. And we get a foul call there on Cliver. Got a little physical with Bennett there over on the right side. He'll send Bennett to the line. Bennett can get the free throw to fall, but it's rebounded by Ebling. And the Brits get another chance to drain some clock off of this game with this 12-point lead in hand. He works a pick and roll with Ebling. And Cliver will be called for the reach and foul call there. He'll send James L. Davis to the line. Davis gets the first of the one-on-one to fall. Davis hits the second free throw to give him a total of 9 points on the game. It's Cliver looking for a quick deep three, and he hits it. Cliver with now 21 points for Alma. Davis gets the ball into Fordham. Gets it back to Davis, and Davis is just taking himself. He slices through the defense. No whistle from the referees. And it looks like he'll be trying to just dribble this one out. And Alma opt to foul Bennett. And they'll send him to the line. Bennett hits his first free throw attempt, giving him his first point of the game. Out of the game comes Caden Ebling. And Bennett goes 2 for 2 on his trip to the free throw line. And this will likely be the last Alma possession of the game here. As Alma tries to go for the deep three. Can't get it to fall, but back out to Cliver. And he gets it to fall. Cliver has now 24 points after the deep three. And Cliver will foul James L. Davis. Brits still holding a 10-point lead over Alma, 87-77. Just under 30 seconds left to go in this game. Davis' first free throw attempt falls. Davis can't get the second free throw attempt to go. And Alma look to score quickly. Here's Woodruff. Game over to Mackey. Can't get the three-point shot to fall. Woodruff gets the rebound, immediately pulls. Can't get it to fall, and Davis with the rebound. He'll walk it up court and dribble it out. And that'll be it here for the Brits as they defeat the Alma Scots 88-77. Leading scores for the game for the Brits. Nathaniel Collins going 7 of 8 from the field, 5 of 6 from the three-point line with a total of 20 points, followed by Caden Ebling going 8 of 15 from the field with a total of 17 points. And the Brits get an important win here at Kresge. And that'll be all here at Kresge Gymnasium.